Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Falcons, all that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff for what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis and CD, the Bengals. Well, they're officially no fluke. Champions of the AFC for a second consecutive year.
And how about the Cincinnati Bengals franchise? Before last year, they had not won a playoff game since January of 1991. They are now 0-3 in Super Bowls with the loss last year to the Rams, 2 previously to Joe Montana, the 49ers in the 1980s, looking to get their first championship in this one.
Meanwhile, wasn't too long ago that the Atlanta Falcons were in the Super Bowl, and that's one that Falcon fans want to forget, 2017 Super Bowl 51. But now they're back in the big game for the third time in franchise history.
And there's no way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got London on the slant. They'll set up a throw. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete.
Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Got his man. It's London. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a first and goal.
And here's second and goal. They'll look to throw.
From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain play.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here at Super Bowl 57. 7-3 the score.
When you need it later.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Complete to Zaccheaus. And he's got another first down at the 45-yard line. A handoff for Patterson. And this winds up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you...
Again, Patterson. And they'll get him down. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Ferkser, the tight end.
Pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same play, the same set.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, caught by London. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
At this point, this is 3rd down and 12. This pass is caught by London. And he's got another first down. A 1st and 10 at the 38. Patterson running between the tackles. Slipped through it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And is back to throw. And caught by London. And he's got another first down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 20. 2nd and 12. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Ferkser. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50.
Get a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's a give to Patterson.
A solid move as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to run with Algier, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Algier, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And time here in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did.
Second half will start with a run by Patterson. And he's going to be 3. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bird. The 20. Touchdown! open things up here in this Super Bowl.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because
they're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, it's Patterson. And not much.
they won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational. Going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. DJ Reader breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Tremendous
Nickel look on third.
blanket in the passing lanes.
Now back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
they'll run with Patterson. And he's going to have the first down. On first down, going back to Patterson. 2nd and 5. Throw caught here by Bird. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Here, 1st and 10 at the 45. Straight ahead, Patterson. And across midfield he goes. 2. Again, Patterson. And he is met. Back to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup's
all about the ball, getting it away from them because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you.
Into the 2-minute warning. Third down, here's Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. In 10.
They'll go again with Patterson.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and 11.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
They'll run forward with Algier.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Time for this one. And they can watch the final seconds tick. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.